Hey, my name is Frankie and I'm going to show you my going out makeup routine for oily skin, as my skin type is oily to combination. I am going to use makeup products that will mattify my skin. However, I'm also going to use products that will give me the dewy look. Just to let you know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just here to show you how I do my makeup, and I just hope the best that it works out for you with my routine. So let's get to it. Prepping. So I don't use much, however I do use two products that mattifies and moisturizes my skin. I do use cocoa butter for moisturizing my skin, which I've been using for years and it works well for me. And I also use the Body Shop Tea Tree Mattifying Lotion. This is what I use for the areas of my T-zone where I get oily, which is my nose and my forehead. I have already applied these products, so I'm going to get straight into my makeup application. I am going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is made to cater for oily skin, as it mattifies your skin and is very pro long wearing. It does work very well for me, as I am not the type of person to keep topping up during the day to control my oils. I'm going to use my Real Techniques Expert face brush. I've literally just poured the foundation on my head now. It's very thick, which is quite good, and full coverage. All I do is basically dab into it and dab it around my face. I don't swipe, as I feel like it's quite streaky, but yeah. Also, to get under your eyes, what I feel is a great technique for me when applying, I do pinch my foundation brush so it's quite thinner at the end so that I can get right underneath my eyes. Also make sure that you blend in your foundation from your face into your neck, as I know a lot of people do wear different tone foundations in terms of the shade, as some people do have darker next to your face or maybe lighter next to your face. So please just blend it in so that it looks natural as possible. Next, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in a lighter shade to use in areas that I want to highlight on my face. Those areas would be my forehead, the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, my cupid's bow and my chin. I have already applied it onto my hand. I literally just use one pump, and I'm going to apply it with my wet beauty blender. Just dab and then dab in the areas that I apply and blend in. Just to let you know, this is a mattifying concealer. It is made for those who have oily skin, or I guess for those who want a mattifying look. It does dry very quickly. Please take this as a warning, so that when you do apply your concealer, you blend it as soon as possible, because if you are the type of person that likes to apply it in the areas you want to place it first and then blend after, please don't wait, because literally it will just end up patchy because it won't blend properly. Apply, blend. I'm also going to apply it on my eyelids as well, just to prep for when I add on my eyeshadow. Next up, I'm going to use Fenty Beauty Match Stix in a shade darker than my skin tone. I'm going to apply it in the areas that I would like to contour, which is the edges of my forehead, my temple, the dips of my cheekbone, below my lips to give my lips more of a poutier look, and the sides of my nose. I'm going to apply it with the product itself, as the application is pretty much easy to use, and then I'm going to blend it in with the same brush that I used to apply my foundation. I have already blended in one side, but I am going to show you more in detail how I do the other side. What I have already done was the cheekbones, my edges of my forehead and under my lip and the side of my nose. What I do first is I start in the areas I want to use less product, as I don't want to start in the places where there's more product in there and then bring it over to the areas that I don't want so much product on. So the first area I start on is my nose. I blend it in and then I go under my lip and then I start on my temples and then go into my cheekbones. So I literally just pinch the brush the same way I've done under my eyes. And please make sure that you blend it in as far as you can into your hairline so that it looks as natural as possible. And what I do here with the sides of my cheekbones, I start on the inner part, so I blend that out first and then bring the product up in towards my hairline, as I want more of the product up there and not down there, so that my face don't look too droopy. Hence why I've only stopped my application halfway down my cheek. And blend up as well, not down. This will give you more of a lifted look. And make sure you blend out the edges so there's no harsh lines. I'm now going to set my whole face with my Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. I'm literally going to use the applicator that comes with it. What I do is I dab the product into the lid and then I use the applicator to dab into it and then dab onto my face. Like that. Don't know if you can see. Sorry, the lid's a bit dirty. It's got a bit of product on it. So I literally just use it like this. I dab on there and then apply to my whole face. I do apply more in the places that I have highlighted, and then I literally just apply everywhere as it is a translucent powder. This is going to set my face so that my foundation, my whole look stays in place and stays matte. I don't really bake much. I literally just apply the amount I need, not loads, and then I just slightly brush it off after I contour. I'm now going to contour my face with my MAC eyeshadow. Please bear with me, I know it's near enough finished. It's just such a good product and it's lasted me so long. I basically use a colour which is brown but also has a grey undertone to imitate the shade of shadow. I basically also use my Real Techniques, I think it's called a setting brush, but I will also note it below, as I will for the rest of all my products that I've used. I slightly brush it in and then apply in the areas I want to contour. I have already applied it on one side of my face, which was the dips of my cheekbones, my temple and the sides of my nose. I will be applying it to the same on the other side as well as under my lip. So I literally just draw a thin line in the dips of my cheekbones. My temples here, and then brush under my lip. This will give me more of a pouted look, as it will make my lips look as if it's more dented in. I'm not fussed with precision with my nose, as I just kind of like to contour what I've already got. I don't like to just change the shape of my nose, if anything. And then I literally just blend it in. small circles and I don't want to blend it all over my cheekbones or not too far high up. The rest after I will then use a bronzer. I just want to blend it out so there's no harsh lines. If you do feel like you've got too much product on your brush, just brush it off in your hand and carry on. Now I'm going to bronze my face with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder to warm up the tones of application on my face. I am going to apply this with my double-sided highlight and blush brush. This is the product colour. It is slightly darker than my face, but also with a warm tone and a bit of shimmer. What I do is I use this angled side, tap the product onto the brush. Because a lot of product does get on there and I don't want to brush too much product on my face, I do kind of tap it off. Sometimes slightly dab onto my hand and then apply. So where I will be applying is basically everywhere where I contoured, but just a bit more of a wider scale. Please make sure you blend into your hairline just to make sure it looks natural as possible. And then with the other side of the brush, I am going to brush off the parts that I highlighted in terms of the loose powder and then blend in any harsh lines that I have just used to contour and bronze. I'm now going to do my eyes, basically contour my eyes and then shade in the lid with the same products I contoured with. I know I should have probably just done it while I was contouring anyway, but bear with me. So literally I use my fluffy eyeshadow blending brush called Mask. I literally just dab it into this product and then I go into my crease with it and brush it sideways and blend in. I don't apply a lot, just slightly, a little bit. I don't contour my eyes much. I just want to add just a little bit of depth. It does help also when applying eyeshadow that you look into a mirror but look down, because you can then see your crease a lot more better and know where to apply. And just make sure you blend it out so there's no harsh lines. The more blended your application is, the more flawless your look will look. As you can see. And then I'm literally going to use the same brush. I'm not too fast with what brush I use, I just want to apply now. And I'm going to just dab into the product and then dab onto my eyelid and then blend it in with the crease. I'm now going to add a glow to my face, which will also highlight and give the look of a dewy finish. This is my Benefit What's Up product. It's very much creamy and moussey. I have already applied to one side of my face just so you can see what it looks like, and then I will show you more in detail on how I actually apply it on the other side. So that's the glow there on my cheekbones, my eyebrow, and my temple here. I'm just rubbing the product on my finger, and then I'm going to dab in the areas and blend in. But I then blend in with a clean finger, the finger that doesn't have product on it. Most likely the one next to my little finger, as I don't really apply much pressure with this finger because I don't want to apply too much pressure. I just want to slightly blend it in. And that's it. I don't apply this on to my nose. I know a lot of people do, but my nose does tend to get slightly oily throughout the day, so I just leave that down to the oils to make the glow. I'm now going to fill in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in a shade nearest to my natural hair colour. This is what it looks like. Sorry for the mess, but yeah, it is nearly on its way out, but to be honest, there is actually enough product for me to last a long while. I am going to use my eyebrow applicating brush. The brand is Spectrum A24. I'm first going to brush out my eyebrows and then apply the product. Not too much. So I have already applied the product onto one brow, but I will show you how I apply it on the other one. So what I do first is line up the bottom of my brows. I start with the ends and then I build it into the center, and then I fill in the outside of the outer part of my brows and then make my way in and lightly apply in the middles. And that's it. So now I will be doing my eyes. I will start off with a black eyeliner, which is from Clinique. It is called the Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. I will be applying on one side and then I will show you how to apply after. All I literally done was just applied it just above my lash line, just a thin line. I didn't want nothing too big. I didn't wing my eyeliner. I literally just wanted to darken the lash line. And I'll literally just take it right into the center of my eye, into the corner. And that's it. I will be now applying my eyelashes, but I will do that off camera. I will show you in more detail how to apply eyelashes in a different video. These are the lashes that I will be applying. EYELINER Fluttery Light. Yeah, I will show you how it looks after this. So this is the finished look of my eyelashes. I have literally applied this on a separate video to this. If you do have a look at my next video, I show more detail on how to apply it as it is quite long. Now what I'm going to do is my lips. I do have a little bit of foundation on my lips, but I don't really like to have my foundation on my lips. I like to use the natural colour of my lips and then just basically put on a gloss on top. That's just how I normally do it all the time. Just get a wet wipe and then wipe off my foundation off my lips. I do this because I feel like it makes my makeup application look a bit more natural. Like as if I near enough don't have makeup on, but I do, only simply because I haven't got any makeup on my lips and I've just flung on lip gloss and just used my natural lip colour. I will be using, which is my go-to collection brand, which is called Gloss Me Up Lip Gloss in the shade Lychee 3. And yeah, literally just squeeze, use the applicator to put on and done. It smells so lovely. It literally smells like lychee. Ugh, I could eat it. I can actually eat it if I'm really good. And lastly, I'm going to set my makeup with my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray with oil control. All you do is spray from a distance away from your face, close your eyes, and then just spray all over your face. And then literally just fan it dry. Sometimes I normally use like an envelope or something to dry it because it dries quicker. And yeah, wait for it to dry and boom, done. But yeah, that's literally it. That's my finished look. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the views. I hope this helped you out in terms of makeup application, in terms of the tips and products that I used as well. Yeah, do let me know if it was helpful in the comments. Let me know if you want any more detail in what I used or how I do things. Also, let me know if there's any other videos that you would like me to show in terms of a tutorial of makeup application or anything, basically. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will show you again the makeup look, the finished look from all angles. Thank you. Bye.